I've always been one to be quite defensive. You keep feeling out of place. This is your sign that you should do it. Let's go and let God. Nobody says how you plan it is how it's gonna go. Subscribe to my channel. Let it be my birthday gift. Is it fair? Is it the people? Who sets these rules? Some people's realities on social media is not even their reality in real life. Okay. Hello, my name is Obiamaka. If this is the very first time you're seeing my beautiful face, thank you so much for stopping by. Please subscribe and join my family. And if this is not, thank you so much for coming back to watch another video. If you're watching this, then I have successfully completed 22 years around the sun and it's my birthday. I don't know how I feel, to be honest. I'm so grateful to God and I'm so grateful to everybody around me basically because you guys are the best. I want to use this opportunity before I start off this video to thank you. Every single person that has liked, that has left me a comment, that has subscribed to my channel, that has been pushing me on for the past 6 months I started this YouTube channel. You guys don't know how much your words of encouragement, every single like, every single comment, every single comment to my DMs to ask me when are you going to post and be my accountability partners. You guys are amazing. My parents, my friends, everybody that has shared, everybody that has commented. Like I am so grateful. You know how they'll be like your friends and your family are not your target audience when you first start a channel. To be honest, mine are. Even if the video I'm making is not really for them, they find a way to support me because it's me. And I see that. And it makes me feel happy. And I also appreciate the fact that, like, because I put in so much work into my videos, and to see people always ready, like, oh my god, I like what you do. Obviously, I know that I do my best and I am improving with time, but to see people stand behind me, it's beautiful and I am so grateful. I am so grateful. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you 22 things I've learned in my 22 years on earth. It might not be so long, but for me, I mean, that's all my life. So it is long. It is long for me, and I've learned a lot of things, good, bad, and all. But I just want to pick on 22 major things that I have learned in these 22 years of my life. So sit back and enjoy. Remember to like this video if you end up enjoying it. I would really appreciate it. It would really be a huge support. And please subscribe to my channel. Let it be my birthday gift. I'm trying to grow this channel and get to 200 subscribers before the end of the month. So please subscribe and join my family. All right, let's get into it. The very first thing is gratitude. Gratitude. I have learned to be grateful for the little things. I have learned to appreciate the little things. I've learned to thank God for the things He has done for me more than worry about the things I still want, because sometimes it's so easy to forget what has been done for you and you're already wanting more when you've not even been grateful enough, or when I haven't even been grateful enough for what God has done for me. And these past few months, weeks, like I have been able to see that, girl, be grateful first of all to God. Be grateful before you start to think about what you don't have or what you need. Good things happen outside your comfort zone. I've always been that person to stay where comfort is, to not want to try to explore, to step out of my comfort zone. Like if this is what I am used to, I want to stick with it. That's just the kind of person I have been. But recently I've learned that a lot of the good things you want are not within your safe space. You have to step out. This YouTube channel has been one of the best things that has ever happened to me, and it was definitely not within my comfort zone. Every single video I post, I get nervous before I post them. Like I feel, oh my god, is this it? Putting myself out here, like it's not really within my character, but it's also a good thing that I want to do, and it's not within my comfort zone. So you guys, good things happen outside your comfort zone. Step out. You have to find peace within you. Find your own peace. This is me telling myself, this is something I've really learned. Like It's one thing to have friends and family and want to always be around them, want to always be with them, but sometimes you always trying to find happiness from people around you might burden them. I mean, look to God and try to find peace within, because no matter how much somebody is your person, your family, your friend, your partner, you still have to have a level of individuality for yourself and find peace within yourself. Perfection does not exist. I've always been one to want to be perfect. Like, before I post any video, I'll watch it 1 million times. I'll try to correct everything correctable. I mean, like, that is the effort you need to put in, but it transcends beyond YouTube for me. It transcends to every single point of my life. And sometimes I get to the point where if I'm not going to do it perfectly, I might as well not do it. And that is insane. That is insane. Perfection does not exist. Obiamaka, it does not exist. Just do you, just live life. Just live life. Like, there's no being perfect. You might as well just leave. You see this one of not being able to worry yourself to solutions. That is Obiamaka. Like, you can sit back and worry from now till tomorrow. It will not bring solutions. I remember something I was told in fellowship. I attend turf fellowship. The pastor was saying that when you worry about something, there's a difference between worrying and thinking. Now, if you have a problem, you have to just think about, okay, can I solve it? If you can, solve it. If you cannot solve it, okay, who do I know that can solve it? If you know somebody, tell the person and you guys solve it. If you can't solve it and you do not know anybody that can solve it, then pray to God about it and let it go. You can't worry yourself to solutions. I really needed to learn that. Like, and it's in recent days. Like, I'm not even talking about my 22 years on earth. I'm talking about like last month ish that I started to learn that, fam, you can't worry yourself to solutions. So let go and let God. And that is my next point actually. Let's go and let God. Like, a lot of things in your life that you do not have control over, that I do not have control over, you still tend to feel like, okay, let me do something about it, let me worry, let me this, let me that, when you can't really do anything about it. So let go and let God. God has your best interest at heart. God has my best interest at heart, and He's always going to come true for us. So just let go. Because, I mean, you cannot even do anything about it no matter how much you worry. So you might as well just leave it to who can. Whether you go into school at 24, whether you start a YouTube channel, whether you start a business, whether you do whatever you want to do, time will pass regardless. Now, if you start school at 25, you'll probably be finishing at 29. If you did not start school at 25, you will still turn 29 by God's special grace, and that time will still pass. So you might as well just spend that time doing something you want to do, because time will pass regardless. You'll be like, there's no time. Like, I wonder what we worry about so much in this life, like what we hold on to so much in this life, because, guy, we struggle so much for the material things of this life that it gets exhausting, and sometimes it doesn't even feel satisfying. So let's go, let God, and time will pass regardless. You see, the people around you are the best things that could happen to you. I don't know, for some people that are probably not in the best of places. I mean, like, people that you do care about, your family, your friends, like genuine people to you. Invest in the people around you. Having strong support systems also means pouring into those people. Take your time out to call. This is me talking to myself as well. Like I said, these are the lessons I learned. So take your time out to call people, take your time out to text them, check up on them, give them gifts, reciprocate the love they give you, because they're also human beings. Like, you don't have the monopoly for enjoying the good things of life. So pour into the people around you as well. I've always been one to be stuck up on plans. Like, if I plan something, I cannot just see it going any other way. Plans are not rules. Nobody says how you plan it is how it's gonna go. So you might as well just relax. Calm down, calm down. Like, if it doesn't happen how you want it to happen, it will something else would happen. Like, just try to go with the flow of life. Like, it's okay to have plans to be able to see the direction you're going in your life, but you cannot now be so stuck up on them. Like, No one says it must happen to you that way, okay? An early start always gives you a head start. Like, I don't even think I need to explain this one. Start your day early. Wake up on time. You would get a lot done in a space of a day than you would have gotten if you had woken up later than very early in the morning. How I wrote this one down when I wanted to say it, I wrote, in fight or flight, sometimes flight is not an option. And this literally means you can't always run away from all your problems. You can't really avoid some things. Like, either you face it or you face it. I've had situations in the past that normal me would want to just, like, I can't deal. I can't deal. I just want to step out of all of this. But I mean, that was not an option. It's either I dealt with it or I dealt with it, and that was it. So yeah, you can't always run away from everything. All you want will come for you. All that is for you will come for you. Everything in time. When is the perfect time, it will come. So don't lose important moments of your journey because you're fantasizing about a place that you're not yet at. I've always been one to be quite defensive. And this is a lesson I've had to learn, sometimes in a hard way, because I need to apologize sincerely. Like, when I am wrong, I'm working on it, and I'm a work in progress. But it's a lesson I definitely have learned. Like, to apologize sincerely, recognize when I'm wrong, and say I'm sorry. And yeah, like sometimes I would genuinely have an excuse, and I'll be like, "Oh no, this is why I did it," but it hurts that person nonetheless, and it was not the right thing to do, even if you had a reason. So, like, just apologize sincerely and let it go. Like, there's no need to be all defensive and trying to make a problem where there is not, or make a mountain out of a. I don't know what that thing is. I can't remember the idiom. But yeah, listening. Oh my god. Sometimes, yeah, when people talk to me or when people talk to us, they just want us to listen. They just want somebody to listen to them. And sometimes I'm that person that, like, if you're talking, I probably would want to be bringing solutions. I'm like, okay, do it like this, okay, do it like that. But in recent days, I've realized that sometimes people just want somebody to listen to them. And if you're slow to talk and you listen more, you gain a lot more out of life, because you will hear when people say things and you pick those things up. You Some people mistakenly say what they actually feel on the inside. But if you're not listening, you will not get it. You won't pick it up. It's not every time you listen to talk. Even this thing happens with arguments as well. Like, so you now say your own back. Hey, that's what I would always be saying. Sometimes you don't listen to respond, you don't listen to argue back, you don't listen to just listen, like, full stop. Most times, time is experience. There's no way you know more than when you actually start, before you start. Just do your research and commence. You'll definitely be fine. Fun is not the same for everybody. What I define as fun might not be what you find as fun. Clubbing is fun to a lot of people. Loud noise is not my thing. You keep feeling out of place if you take people's definition of fun and force it on yourself. If sitting down in your house and watching K drama is the best thing in the world for you, then please do it. Like, life is short. Who makes these rules? Do you get? If it is fun for you, then it is fun. Full stop. Finish. Period. Sometimes, yeah, I can be struggling with life. Like, life can really be messing with me, like dealing with me, and I'll be forcing myself through. I'll be like, I can handle it, I can handle it. There's no crown. Nobody's going to award best of ahead. Ask for help when you need help. More often than not, you probably have some people around you, your family, your friends. They want you to come to them when you have problems. So why are you suffering yourself unnecessarily when you could just ask somebody and they would help you? Like, I got emotional there. I was saying something to a friend a while back, and I was saying that you can't convince somebody on something when you don't believe it yourself. Like, you can't say, this my YouTube channel is going to be the best in the entire world. I believe it's going to grow. I believe it's going to be the best thing that's ever happened to YouTube. But deep down, you don't believe that you even have potentials. Like, You don't believe that you can even do anything with this channel, basically. So be your biggest cheerleader. Believe in yourself first. You cannot be saying my friends and family are not reposting when you're not even posting. You're not finding me work, you're not finding me gigs when you're not looking for gigs yourself. Like, put yourself out there first. Tell people that, oh my god, my work is the best in the whole world. If you're making shoes, say this shoe is the best thing you're going to wear in your whole life. Then people will actually stand behind you. But support yourself first, fam. Social media can be very toxic sometimes. I tell myself that social media helps me unwind. Fam, there are times when I want to just turn off my phone and day. You unconsciously start to live someone else's reality. You start to fight battles that are not even your battles. You go on social media and probably see like a couple fighting, or a married man and woman arguing about things, and then you come into your own personal life that you have no such related issue, and you're probably fighting with your partner, and you're saying things like, oh, men are this, men are, but it is not your reality. The men in your own life are not bad people. So why are you living somebody else's reality? Or you see a footballer that gave all his things to his mother, or put all his things in his mother's name, and you see people say, oh, your wife is not your family, your wife is this. Did your own mother not love you? Or even if she didn't, like, are you not in love with your own wife? Like, my point is, why are we forcing ourselves to live realities that are not our own? There is no one size fits all for anything in this life. There is no rule for anything. Marriage, relationship. Who sets the who sets these rules? You get, live your own reality, fam. Everybody will be fine. I mean, some people's realities on social media is not even their reality in real life. Okay. The next one is reduce expectations. I learned this because sometimes I've found myself feeling like, oh, the people around me should know that this is what I want. The people around me should do things a certain way. And I'm like, okay, they are not reading your mind. Why do you expect people to act a certain way you want them to act? That is not fair. And that is going to make you not appreciate anything the person does, anything people do for you, because you have something you've already built in your head that you want them to do for you. If they don't do it, then they did not do anything right, which is not fair, which is definitely not fair. If you want to do it, then do it. Like, no, I'm not talking about I wanted to say like what is stopping you, but I'm not talking about like things you probably should not be doing. I'm talking about if you have dreams, if you have goals, if you have ambitions, if you want to start a YouTube channel, if you want to start a business, if you want to go to school, I don't know, anything that's within your means that you really want to do, that is not a bad thing, do it. What is stopping you from doing it actually? Is it fear? Is it the people? Sometimes people just want you to start so they can support you. And even if they don't support you, like, life is short, fam. I remember I wanted to start this YouTube channel in 2017. Even though I started 6 months ago in 2023, I look back and I'm like, what if you actually did start in 2017? That's how many years ago? 6 years ago. Where would I have been now? But I gave excuses. I was afraid. I don't know. I had a lot of things in my head that were stopping me. And were they really things? You get, like, what is stopping you exactly? Troubleshoot and just do what you want. I think seeing a lot of young people go these days has just been eye opening. Like, you never really know. Who says you live till 40? God forbid. I know, but you get my point. Nothing is certain on this earth. Just be faithful to God and try to live a good life. And hopefully, at the end of it all, you find fulfillment. Because if there's anything that scares me so much in this life, is looking back after maybe 80 years, 70 years, and I look at the life I lived and I'm not happy with it. I wasted time, or I should have done all of these things with my youth. If you have anything you want to do, this is your sign. If you needed a sign, you're asking God, like, how do I know? This is your sign that you should do it. If you do it and it fail, you try again. If eventually you pray and it's probably not the thing for you, then try another thing. Like, what's stopping you? The final thing is, this is coming from a repentant or a work in progress people pleaser. Some people will like you and some people will not, and that's okay. Everybody cannot like you. I mean, if everybody likes you, there is a problem. You're probably not yourself. and it's exhausting. Let me tell you this from experience because I'm actually working on it. I used to be the kind of person that I want to be in everybody's good books. I want to please people. I want people to be happy with me. I want people to see me in a good light, or I would want people to see me in a good light. And sometimes that would mean stifling away some parts of me. That would mean silencing some parts of me because I want somebody to like me or because I want to be in somebody's good books. And that is exhausting because while people might actually like you and some won't even, you will be exhausted, very much exhausted. You guys, those are 22 things that I have learned after completing 22 journeys around the sun. It's my birthday. Please say a prayer for me. Subscribe to my channel as my birthday gift. I already said that earlier. And please give this video a big, big, big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video. I have really, really amazing content coming your way. So stick around. You should. Bye.